I think it's time to start making a running list of teams that people do want to see in the tournament, because all we've done is say who teams don't want to see. All right. So I mean, nobody wants to see anybody. I mean, we're getting to a point where people don't want to see St. Joe's. They don't want to see Dayton. They don't want to see VCU. They don't want to see.
Yes.
Who wants to be seen then, other than the 16 seeds? Okay. We need to make a list of teams that want to be seen.
Can you imagine, John Martin, if you are a 1 seed and in the second round you have a matchup with Kansas? Can you imagine?
I think I might want to see Kansas this year of all years. Really? I think I might want to see them. I do. I think I want to see them.
No, I don't want to see them.
Who do you want to see?
3 teams.
Who do you want to see?
I got 3 teams that are going to be top 5 seeds that I would, I guess top 6 seeds that I would not complain about drawing in the second round of the tournament.
I can't wait.
1, Michigan. I'm sorry, but teams that don't have point guards, that turn the ball over too much, that have defensive liabilities. I'm not in on Michigan. I love Dusty, right? And I think he is doing a coach of the year job this year. But when you win all of these close games, there's an element of I don't want to say luck. Luck is the wrong way to phrase it, but you're playing a dangerous game when you're
it's not.
Nothing but
it's really not. I mean, it's really not.
I agree. You're fortunate. Okay.
Marquette.
Same thing.
I think Marquette's, their legs are gone. They've been running to the ground a little bit. Cam Jones looks like a guy that has spent too much time carrying too heavy of a load, and it is what it is. The last one I'll say is Oregon. Love Dana Altman. Love Jackson Shellstead, but I'm
These
not
are really
convinced.
good. You nailed it.
I'm not convinced. I'm not in on
this.
Oregon here.
I can't compete with this.
And Texas A&M might get dropped early, dude. Texas A&M might get dropped early.
That's a great addition. That's a great addition to the list. Will not mind seeing them in the tournament at all.
I gave you a 3 seed, a 4 seed, a 5 seed, and a 6 seed. There you go. Clip that, Trevor. That's your YouTube headline right there. Teams you want to see in the NCAA tournament.
That's right.
Boom.
Because A&M is like, can you survive the way they have to survive, by you intentionally missing the first shot just so you can score. I mean, that's I just don't know if that's a way to live. So I think all 4 of those are really solid. Now, one piece of that before we get to the toast of the night is we wanted to touch on, maybe we don't have time. I don't know. We can do it in the afters of the Saturday preview, but just these 7 and 8s, right? This particular year, I mean, you look at some of the brands, like Memphis is going to be on there. BYU was going to be on there. Gonzaga is going to be on there. UConn is going to be on there. I mean, even a team like Mississippi State, which at one point was 11-1 this year. I mean, is this, Rob, I know we're in the moment, so I don't want to overdo it, but is this potentially the best 7 and 8 lines we've seen in recent history in the tournament?
I think the way I would phrase it is the most dangerous, right? Like Louisville is going to end up being a 7 seed because they figured things out once you got to ACC play where they weren't able to stack the quality wins you needed to get off that 7 line. BYU figured things out too late after having a rough start to the season. Illinois was unhealthy all year, and now they've kind of started clicking, right? Memphis, we talked about Memphis. We think the world of Memphis. UConn is an explosive offense where if they get the right matchup and you have a night where Liam McNeely and Solo Ball go nuts, they can put up 95 points against anybody. And it's very difficult to score 96 points and be able to beat them. Bill Self is Bill Self. Mark Few is Mark Few. Like it's ridiculous. And I firmly believe, and I don't think this is a hot take, and McCall, you can call me dumb if you want to. I don't see any way that any of those 4 number 1 seeds lose in the first weekend of the tournament. I'm just not buying it's happening. I think that all 3 or all 4 of them get to the Elite 8 at minimum. But I could see Michigan State, Tennessee, Wisconsin, Alabama, like those 2 seeds, man, like if those, you're going to have a rough game in the second game of the NCAA tournament for all of those 2 seeds. There might be some fireworks there.
Yeah.
Do you remember the last time that Mark Few didn't get to the Sweet 16?
It was 2015, right? I think it's been a 9 straight, right?
Okay. All right. So if If they're a 9 seed and you have to face them in the second round, you don't think the media is going to bring that up in the press conference to whoever they're playing
straight
against?
days.
They're
3 straight
bringing
days
that
you're
up.
gonna get asked.
And then all of a sudden you're like, what? This guy's – well, he hasn't missed a what? What? Are you kidding me right now? What? And that's
I'm sorry, it was 2014. McCall, I got it wrong. It was 2014. It was even further ago.
14. John Martin, is
11 years ago.
Is this the year? Are you
John
counting
Martin was a freshman in high school
year?
the last time Gonzaga didn't make it to the second weekend of the tournament.
Yeah, no, I've always liked this Gonzaga team. They've kind of been a falling knife all year. I can't quite figure them out, but I mean, I certainly I've thought for a long time they could go on a deep type of run with their bigs. I mean, I realize that they have been under.
Knife?
Yeah, just because they have kept losing in their league. Like they've had an underwhelming year. I know, but we are. I know, but we're used to Gonzaga doing. No, I'm not really arguing. I'm just saying that compared to what they have been, right? I mean, this has been a down year for them. I mean, now because the bar was set so damn high.